Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Quantum Tater who can't wave. We can stretch though. Yeah. Welcome back to Space Engineers. Welcome back to this. This is the final resting place of the Phasmid. We salute you, Phasmid. Thank you for all of your sweet loot. Yeah. So there you go. Built a little monument, powered battery at the bottom thing with some space travel and future whatever. You know, in honor of the great spacefaring vehicle, the Phasmid. Why I can't wave, I don't know. Who knows? Nobody knows. All right, so now that we've got that taken care of, we've carved that up, we can go ahead and come in here and we can turn off this truth beacon. We do not need it any longer, for we have this resting beacon that says, hey, guess what? This happened. This was here. All right, we've got an unknown signal over there. And we have this distress beacon we need to go investigate. That is what we're going to go do today. We're going to get underway and investigate. Now, it has been brought to my attention that I likely don't need a jump drive charged fully, given that I'm not in space. And I'm not going to space really anytime soon. So I think what's going to be best is to grind down this and store the parts. I think that's the best move. So, um, I believe Clyde, yeah, he said eliminating parts on the soft ground like the tug's impressive, works well for its size, and then lugging the jump drive around until space time. That I'm gonna need more wheels. I think you're right. I probably would need more wheels. Um, and then let's see. Crazy CB said that he thinks I keep losing weld pads, probably because I put the weld pad on before I detach the block, and then like when I detach it, it detaches from the weld pad. And that's absolutely possible. I didn't even think about that. So thank you. And where the heck is Lord Chaos? Lord Chaos, where you at, man? I haven't seen comments from you. I've undone all my filters. Where you at, buddy? And then Chad said that he still thinks that having the multiple small tanks of H2 scattered throughout is probably safer than one large one, especially where it's mounted. I don't disagree with that. Let's go ahead and grind this thing down. I don't disagree. It is in a precarious position, unnecessarily so. Am I already? No, okay. I was saying, did I just fill this car up? This thing? That seems impossible. No, I didn't. Okay, good. Yeah, I got plenty of space. I was concerned there because I saw the container thing filling up the like on the bottom bar. So yeah, you're probably right. We don't need this until we're going to space. Jump drive's highly explosive. The giant fuel tank highly explosive. Both of those things very true. So we're gonna at least remove this guy now. The hydrogen tank, I think it will be a good idea ultimately to reduce that down to multiple small babies, but I just haven't done that yet because, well, primarily because I thought it would be better than trying to figure out to engineer a way to get this thing to connect up properly. It would be a little easier. So we're going to go ahead and lock this guy down. Put that on recharge. It's on recharge. Turn that on that. And yeah, so I think the plan ultimately will be to make a move towards multiple things. You know what we need to do though? I will say we definitely need to get some plates onto this bad boy here. Do I have? I don't think I do. I think I took it off. There we go. 4. We're gonna do. Do we want to do orange? I don't know if we do. Orange. Ah, heck, why not? Oh, I need to play. What did I just grab? Oh. Oh. We're gonna go to the other side real quick. We're gonna slap those guys down on that thing too, so that they're protected. Why is this auto-rotating again? I swear that gets turned back on every single time. We got room for extra batteries over here. That's good news. Get this thing welded up. Weld it up. What does the plastic texture look like on heavy armor? I don't actually know. Let's find out. Blop, blop. Oh. Doesn't look bad. Get a little protection here. I don't want to have the... The real question is, can I then push... Can I put one there? No, I can't. Okay. There we go. Weld that guy up. Come over here. We gotta weld this guy up. I think we're also gonna need to 1, 2, 6, 7, 8. Get as many as we can. I think we're also gonna need to get some more ice. I believe we were pretty low on ice. So first we're gonna go investigate this unknown crash. Once we get this welded up, I know I built a welding ship specifically for this, but this is just quick and easy stuff, little baby things. It shouldn't be that big a deal. Or maybe it should be that big a deal and I should go ahead and do what I'm supposed to do, but I'm not going to do it. All right, let's get underway. So what else did he say? So Chad also, both those being exposed and highly expensive, I don't really need to carry the jump drive, especially one that can be placed so easily, shot and destroyed. I think you're accurate there. Damaged batteries, he said, Chad said that as he understood it, as long as there's at least one power cell left, they retain their charge. But he's not 100% sure on that. So, yeah, I mean, that kind of tracks with what we saw just now. And then I definitely am leaving a memorial for the Phasmid crash site. Served me well. Sweet abundance of loot and stuff. Oh, you know what we need to do? We need to come down here. And we need to... what do we need to do? We need to... There we go. Get that unlocked and anchored up. Anchors are up. I can't climb up this hill, apparently. Running up that hill. Alrighty. Here we go. Let's get underway. Wheels seem to be pseudo-working. We are stuck on a rock, I believe. Nope. Why? Stop that, please. That camera's in the worst freaking place. Button-wise. Alright. Come on. Maybe time to add some additional thrusters on this thing. I know we've got... Yeah, it's struggling real hard to get itself up this hill. Running up that hill. Oh, poor tree. My bad. Your sacrifice will be remembered. Okay, we are underway. Let's get this show on the road. Now, do we want to first go check out this unknown signal? I don't think we care enough about it at this point to go check it out, but I am very interested in the marker that has disappeared. Oh, there it is. Beautiful, beautiful. We are doing a lot of ramping. And if we see ice, it may be a boon to go ahead and do that. You know, I'm thinking, I have an idea. I think my idea may need to go into place quicker. You know what we're gonna do really quick? We're gonna park this guy right here, since we're out of the chute. And I think what's gonna happen, let's go over here. What do I need? Let's put the reactor here. And I want this to be this color. And you know what we're gonna do? I'll tell you what we're gonna do. Wait, that won't work right there. I had this great idea of putting it right there because it was a perfect like L junction, but that's not what that is. So, and it won't work there either because it needs to be multi-gridded. It will work right there though. We're gonna irradiate everything that passes through this thing. It's a healing thing. It heals. Oh. Excuse me, sir. There we go. And if I'm not mistaken, what has reactors? Huh. Did this get the whole thing? No, it didn't. Okay, weird. That's weird. I don't know why we have a reactors block. Reactor 1. We're gonna call this drill reactor, just so we know location of it. And then we are gonna go to use conveyor. And then, yay, we're juicing. And I think it'd probably be a good idea to make sure that that's turned off most of the time. We can do like a reactor. Put this here, we'll do this on off, and we'll turn it off too. And then we'll have the ore detector needs to be here, and we can turn this on off. Okay, underway once again to this distress signal. Oof, we are heavy. Yeah, we gained 200,000 kilograms of weight. So, yeah, where the heck are you, Lord Chaos? You've been suspiciously quiet. Do I need to like at you in the comments? Do people still at people? And then, oh yeah, I already said that. So Crazy CBA talked about like why I was losing those grind plates, and I think he's 100% right. I also, there's another channel I watch, not infrequently, and he just started a part where there's a mod, I think it's called Grind to Learn, and I thought it was really interesting. I don't much care for progression because I don't feel like it actually, to me, it doesn't challenge, it's not as challenging as like I think its intent is meant to be. And so it's sort of like a weird, like, oh, I'm gonna do Grind to Learn, but then I don't know, it just feels more like it's not so much a challenge as it is just a huge pain in the ass. Oh, I need to slow down. I know wheels are practically indestructible, but I don't feel comfortable. You know what we need to do, actually? At this next flat spot we get to, I'm going to probably take the Pronoid Mark II, and we're going to go investigate whatever the heck that thing is right there. So once we get up, we're going to say this is probably pretty flat, right? Almost a little further. Alright. Let's go ahead and stop here. We're going to come over here, get some health back and some H2. Oh, you know what we had to do? That's not going to work because that's set to... because it's set specifically to be a pain in my butt. Yeah, this right here is set. Now I gotta let it refill my thing the old-fashioned way. This is dumb. You know what I should just do? I should just do the thing that I'm about to do. Yeah, but first we're gonna not do that. So, here's what it is. Okay, put that in there. Is this labeled something? Is it locked? No, it's not. Okay. So what we're gonna do, let's go put all our crap up. Alright, you can have this, this, and this. I need specifically... Do I need a rocket? Rocket launcher would be a bad idea. Do I not have ammo for this gun anymore? Shit. It looks like I lost all my ammo, so it looks like we're going to be using this kind of gun, which I don't even have one of those. Okay. I don't want to take just a pistol. That seems like a really bad idea. Alright, we're going to take that right there. And I should probably take a grinder. I'm going to risk my good grinder. Yeah, I'm going to risk the good grinder. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. Okay. Alright, and it's nighttime, so let's go ahead and sleep. There's no sense in attacking at night. Although, probably wouldn't be the worst idea in the world, honestly. Hey. Okay. Don't blow up my ship. That would be neat. Let's go ahead and save it. Yeah. Hot dog, look at that. Okay, 7. This is the first field test of the Mark II. If this turns into a combat scenario, I suppose. If it doesn't turn into a combat scenario, then it's not a field test at all. Although we already seem to have lost the... There it is. Okay. Onward! Trusty steed. Yeah, this area of the dunes is not particularly safe for... In my opinion, they're not safe for the type of hovercraft I create. If it was like one of the big ones with like the big flat panel bottom and tons of wheels, probably be more safe. But because I've got this like little strut guy here and there's no way to land perfectly vertical, like I think it's a little bit more difficult than that. So we'll see how this goes. Oh, I was like, man, that's really far away. How's that on this planet? It's not at all on this planet. What do we see? What do your L5s see? I don't have L5s. I'm a robot ship. Oh yeah, that makes sense. I forgot that I added brake lights to this thing and they do absolutely nothing because that's not how this thing brakes. That's a me problem. Okay, now what do your L5s see? Whoops. No, that was my wave. I was supposed to wave. Emotes. Not that waving ever frickin' works. Not that I'm mad. I'm not mad. You're mad. Look at this thing. What do we got here? Got some thrusters. That's a big thruster right there. How do we get into this thing? Just a derelict ship? Oh. I see some batteries. Access denied. Programmer block. Seat. Whoop, dead guy. Nothing on him. Okay. Well, is that it? Anything in there? No. Wow, nothing. This place has nothing. Okay, well, can we look inside the, No, we can't. Okay, well, next step, I guess we go with the Malafor and we figure out what the hell this thing is. Well, I got a grinder, but I don't have a welder because I didn't bring one because I'm dumb. So, okay, I'll pick you up on the other side when I get back to the Malafor and we'll get this thing. We'll bring us over here and we'll see what the hell. We'll see what this is about, and we'll figure out if we want to do something with this, or if we just leave it, move on. I just want to check those cargo containers. The batteries are pretty full. We could salvage that battery. That is absolutely possible. So yeah, I will pick you up on the other side, and we'll go from there. Should have just brought the Malafor. I know, but I don't want to bring it into combat because it's got an incredibly vulnerable giant tank that would explode on us, and that's why I don't want to bring it into it. So this time, officially, I will pick you up on the other side. Good grief. I'm just going to keep talking. Well, that's an interesting problem I didn't expect to have. Let's see. Nope, I'm not gonna do it. Okay, this is a weird problem to have, yeah. I need a place that is more flat than this, I guess, in order to pick that guy up, so... Shoot. That's the problem with design choices. Alright, so let's go ahead and close you up. Bye, Pronoid. We'll come back for you, I promise. Hopefully we don't kill you. Although it looks like we might. Yeah, I don't see a better spot where we might be able to use this to pick up our ship. Like, is that better? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. It feels like that. Oh no, I can see the wheels off on that one side. I need both sets of wheels left and right to be flat on the ground together. That's what I need in order for this to work. We're just not there. We're not there yet. We're not gonna take it. We're also not gonna get this. Maybe if I park, does that look flat? Looks flat over there. God, this design was super great until it wasn't. I'm gonna put that out there. All right, are we both? Oh, we're right there. Everything's on the ground. Everything's on the ground. Perfect. Okay, let's go get our pronoid. See what I mean? Too fast. Too furious. I'm too fast for y'all, man. The trials and tribulations of owning multiple ships. I wasn't even away that long. It didn't take me that long to get back. I'm thinking a rover is a cooler choice. Part of me wants to do like an off-stream redesign, and I'll just pull out that rover that I made and see what you guys think about it. But honestly, we'll just keep going with this for right now. And okay, yeah, this is way closer. This is gonna be good. Oh, it's not gonna be good. Are we kidding right now? This requires a redesign, and it's dumb. Let's see, 9. Oh no, I can't do it. It's not letting me. Okay, then I need more. 9? Yeah, I need more of these. Which one of you guys would let me? Where can I place this? Right there. Right there. There you go. Okay. Why does this not have enough thrust? What am I missing here? Are these things that heavy? Good grief. Okay, well, let's try one more. Just keep going up the list until... I need... This is a pain in my butt. That's what this is. What? This ship is not that heavy that it cannot be lifted by all this thrust. That seems improbable. It seems very improbable. Okay. We're gonna go the hard way, I guess. Oh, now? What the f... 7. What a pain in the butt. That was dumb. Get out of here. Okay, let's get up here. Alright. Back to this. Did we lose it? Did it despawn in the midst of all the stupid I was just dealing with? I feel like it did. No, there it is. Okay. How do we feel about that? This thing is going as well as it is. It's a pretty good vehicle, man. With just the thrust, it gets moving. It gets moving fast enough for us to get in trouble. Like, I officially will catch air if I crest that hill too fast. And the pronoid is perfectly safe under there. Look at that. That's what's up. That is what's up. This thing is pretty rock solid. I don't plan to salvage this whole thing. I just want to get what's in the cargo box, and I might steal 1 battery or so. So. Oh my gosh, I keep pressing the wrong button for the drill button, the drill rig. Alright, let's see what this thing's got in it. Do I have anything in here? Shitload of things. Those are worth some money. Okay, let's get this, this, and this. I don't think there's anything else. I guess we can check and see what else is on the grid. Hemispherical, remote control, ore detector incomplete, warfare battery access denied. The warfare battery access denied, that's gonna ultimately be useless. Like, unless... What do we got over here? What are you? You're the detector component. You're a panel. This is is this? No, it's not. That's a full freaking thruster. anything? Ooh.
Inventory full.
I
Inventory
know, I'm not
full.
actually trying to grind it down, I'm just trying to hack it.
Inventory full.
I know,
Inventory full.
Janice. Has it got anything in it? Is this just, oh, 11%. It could be worth it. What are you? Timer block? Yeah. Oh, there's a second section of the ship. That's interesting. Is there a way into that second section? I didn't see a way back here. There's the antenna. This could be a cool ship to restore. I'm not going to. It could be. Could be cool. Would need a lot of work. And we already have a ship. Yeah, already have a ship. That's right. Do you think there's anything in this bed that would like pop it? Nope. Yeah, I'm always curious if any of these things, like, do they have anything in them besides? No, probably not, huh? What are you? You're an AI defensive block. Nice. With no weapons on it. AI defensive. And then we have a complete complete thing there. Ah, get off me. It looked like there was a secondary. Wait a minute, is that what I think it is? Get. Is this what I think it is? Wow, that's got a lot of parts in it. Taking those jump drive parts. More jump drive parts can never hurt. That's crazy. That's a crazy find.
Inventory full.
Yeah, I know. I should just grind with the ship, right? Yeah, I should just grind with the ship. You guys are right. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. Grinder is on. Unlock the gear. And let's go ahead and... I don't want everything. I just want that... Whoa, we don't have enough thrust to keep us aloft in that fashion. Okay, let's go into first-person view. I see the beacon. That signal thing can get nuked too. Taking that. Those signal components would be very useful. And we'll go ahead and take this large thruster parts because it wasn't complete, but it was pretty well off. And I think that'll give us, yeah, that'll give us some stuff. All right. Let's go ahead and get over here, remount up, and we'll head on to the next thing. I don't know what the next thing is. Honestly, I don't know what the next thing is. That's par for the course, right? That's the theme of this show right now. Is what is the next thing? In hindsight, or forward sight? Hindsight, forward sight. If we go here, we say, and not lock that down, so that's good parts. You know what I'd like to do? I would like to come here, and we need to grab some parts really quick. Just, we have tons of steel plate. So, if we come to this thing, right there, right there, yep, 9. We're gonna go battered? No, we'll go no. I will do battered. That's fine. That's not what I wanted. And then we say we want this guy here. And we just do that. And we go blap. And then come over here, click that there, click that there. Is it 8? Yeah. There you go. 9. That right there. And yeah, we just do 1, 2, 3, 4. The quickest way to do it would probably be this guy over here. I can't get the welding ship under here, and that's why I'm doing this. If I could, I would. But, you know, we all know that I cannot. I do not possess the ability to can. Make sure you're off. Are you off? Yeah, you're off. Okay. Make sure you're off. And do I need to go ahead and label these? I probably do, right? Like this is large port LRG flatmo. I guess technically this is 2. And then if I copy settings and I copy all and I come over here and this would be 1. Yeah, that sounds right. And then we'll go ahead and get this. I think if we go up to 5, we should have enough. Bop, bop, bop. The other thing I need to do, and this is something I was thinking about earlier, is adding reverse thrust maybe. And I think the way I would do that would probably be, I think I could add thrust right there. So if I did like, what is this? Let's say like this guy here, and we just do 2 small guys, small boy. I could do, yeah, like that. So I would need some blocks in order to not nuke each other, but I think we could do that. I think we could post extra reverse thrust by doing that right there. And it wouldn't torch, they wouldn't torch each other because they should be far enough apart, but although it doesn't look like they are. It actually looks like we'd need to come back 1 block, which is not impossible, right? We just grind this out right here. I don't know what's under this. Hey, a battery. Lovely. Okay, and then this block here. No, Susan. Sorry, Susan. That's rough. I just. Oh, because I put out the wrong block. Dang. We would have lost Susan and Rosie. Man. Okay, well, Rosie, you're coming out too. Oh, jeez. You know, for being a dead engineer, you've gained a lot of weight there, Chief. Good grief. Okay, what do we think we do with this space? I think another battery would be really wise, honestly. I think if we're talking about smarts here, another battery there and there makes a lot of good sense. Because it's extra juice and it allows us to put down, it allows us to put down these guys here. And that way they don't interact with each other, so we can blap, blap. And then now we'll have more reverse thrust. We can just go off, off. Whoop. 10 more motors. Do we not have motors? That seems... Are you kidding? That seems improbable. We just grinded down a crap load of stuff. Do we not have motors? Ugh, great. We're gonna have 2,000 now. We're going to do something with this, guys. I already know it. You already know it. Everybody already knows it. We're going to do something. Let's go and grab. Can't withdraw 106 motors. Are we shy nickel? Is that what's happened here? Surely we're not shy nickel. That seems highly unlikely. Okay. Well done that. Done, done. 68 motors. Good grief. 68, 56. Wow, that's taken a long time. Okay. Do we want to try to take extra? No, I don't think we need anything else from that. Like, I was thinking about taking that battery, but then I have to grind it, hack it, place it over there. I don't know if it's worth it. I don't think it's worth the squeeze, as they say, because I've already added 2 more batteries just by hanging out. and doing it from there. So maybe that's the move. I don't know. This is a weird one because I feel like salvaging that is a good idea, but I also am like, hey, it's a lot of work. Hey, friend leaving the lady, nice lady. It could be worth it though. Maybe it is worth it. I don't know. You know what? Let's go take a look. Is it worth it? Let me work it. Let me flip it, something, something, reverse it. Where's that battery at? Is it there? Yeah, it's right there. Okay, so in theory,
Inventory full.
yes, I know, inventory full. Thank you for your. Thank you for your input. So, oh, I can totally just. Come on, we can hack it. We gotta be gentle, gentle, gentle. Is there like a hack button? Grind to detach. Signal was detected. Grind to detach. Oh, you know what I need to do? I'm gonna have to claim this block once. That's weird. I definitely just. That's weird, right? Yeah. I grabbed. Gotta get the components for that. Let's grab this boy here. Hello. My little Schadenfreude. Now, let's go get us a battery. Battery acquired. Ooh, this thing is still very touchy, man. Like, I'm the least confident with how wishy-washy this son of a bitch is. Perfect. Two and go. No, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Oof, do you see that? Don't ever do that to me again. Scared the life out of me. I'm just claiming this grid right here, right? And that worked? Okay, perfect. Let's come over here. Nines. Nope. Okay. We can do this. We can do this. Okay. Okay. Battery received. Perfect. Move forward a little bit. Get a little on here. Get a little on here. Do like that. Alright, we are. Go for lockdown. Turn those off. Lock that down. That do that doop doop. There we go. Perfect. Got ourselves a battery. We can leave this thing to its watery grave. We can move on. What's next? Which way do we go? You know what we need to do? Search for ice. That's our next. Ooh, a mayday. What? That's what we're doing. Space Pirate Mayday. That was white, right? Does that mean they don't hate us? Which is weird. I thought Space Pirates automatically hated everybody. Oh, you can do it. I have faith. You cannot do it. We're gonna need some oomph. We're gonna need some get up and go. And then when we get that get up and go, we're definitely gonna over ramp this thing. It's gonna be a terrible idea. I could have swore I saw a space bar Mayday, did I not? You know what? Let's take this advantage real quick. First, let's go ahead and put this on. Let's say atmospheric. We've got these guys here. They should all be... I don't know what... Okay. Atmo. Are all these hidden? They are. Okay, perfect. So backwards and backwards. We added 2 more. That's the right amount. Yeah, so we'll save. Atmo. And then we'll save all those. On terminal, off terminal. Perfect. No, Atmo. And then select that guy, on terminal, off terminal. And then all the ones that were set to off, we gotta turn them on, because yeah, okay. Now we can proceed. We're gonna go to the unknown signal. That's our next stop. Unknown signal. We're gonna see what else pops up on the radar once we get there, because that seems like the wisest choice. And then we will check lift here in a second. I know that we don't have enough lift to lift this boat. So I'm not even thinking about it right now. These dunes are brutal. I feel like they're worse than driving on the other things, honestly. Which is strange, because you wouldn't think that'd be the case, because there's, like, in theory, smoother, but the level of hill, like, up, down, like, waviness, makes driving a little nauseating, honestly. Yeah, and then see, it's hard because it looks like all uniform colored and stuff. I can see that asteroid real well. What's the, how shallow is the atmosphere of Pertam? Anybody? Let me know down below if you know the answer to that. And Lord Chaos, let me know if you still exist, man. Where the heck you been? Alright, let's go ahead and crank you guys off. See if we got some money. We need that money. Ugh. Please don't roll away from me. I'm not interested in chasing right now. What did we get? Rainbow drill. That's it. Lame. No. It's mostly lame. It's not that lame. Could be worse. Could've got nothing. Nothing is worse, by far. Alright, I need you to roll over, homie. Roll over. Are you stuck on the ground? What the f... Why does this thing weigh so much? Okay. Do it the old-fashioned way. I'll just cut right through the top. There. No! Oh, now you want to move. Sure. What do we got? Plate and money. Just what I like to see. Plate and money. Alright. Might as well chop it up. I don't want this crap laying around. Always pick up your trash, kids. That's what we're saying. Always pick up your trash. Ooh. I thought I saw somebody playing City Heroes on that last thing. I'm like, man, City Heroes, that's an old school one. I do enjoy some City Heroes, though. Alright, we've picked that up. Let's get underway. We're going to get out of the desert. I think that's our next stop. I swear I did see that Mayday, but I am not seeing it pop up continuously enough. So what I might do is I might just make a heading this direction, and we'll see if it continues to bleep. And if it pops up on the radar again, we'll try to zero in on it. Yeah, this planet is so unhelpful when it comes to all this stuff. Let's see, silicon, iron, nickel. No, we don't need that stuff. I need ice. Ice and what else? Ice and magnesium, I think. And magnesium is sort of a meh, maybe. So, oh, it's up. Okay. So the space pirates thing's in space. Shocking. I know. Let's get out of this crap, and then we will pick up. I think what's going to happen is we're going to call it here, probably. as we are underway. I'm just heading east, northeast, on the planet. That's just really what's happening right now. I don't really want to stay in the dune area because it's not fun to drive in and it sounds terrible. And then what we could do potentially with that specific piece is once we get out of the dune area, we can skirt along the edge of it, maybe drive on the edge of the dune, see, and walk without rhythm so we don't attract the worm. And then once we do that, like maybe we'll find some more stuff and our next place to potentially liberate and or, you know, whatever it is we do. Do we need gold? I don't think we need gold. So we can just skirt the edge here. We don't need cobalt, I bet. I don't know. Do we need cobalt? Let's take a look. What do we got in our iron in our inventory of loots? So we've got 8k magnesium's pretty good. Iron's all right. Nickel's okay. Cobalt's okay. Honestly, gold's pretty low. We could use some gold, but we're not making anything that uses gold right now, or silver for that matter. So I don't know that it's like high priority to go ahead and get that. I don't know though. Yeah, guys, I think this is going to be it. I think we're going to continue heading this direction for a bit. And then next time we'll look for the next unknown base signal or the next thing. Maybe add some more thrusters to the bottom of this and see about getting it to take off. I think with one more thruster, we might be able to fly. But it's going to be a terrible fly. It's going to be like a slow-moving, Oban Tide looking dude. Ooh, down that valley. That's the thing. So we got to figure out where we want to go next. Do we want to head into the mountains or into the Dune Sea? Which sounds like the more... What sounds like the more prosperous method? We've moved away from the only place we were selling and doing contracts from, so we need to find another economic base at some point. But I don't, you know, that's not hypercritical. It's not like we're doing an economic run right this second. So yeah, you guys let me know. I would like to know what we think in terms of next venture, how far we're going to travel, and that kind of stuff. That's weird that that turned blue just all of a sudden. Yeah. So let me get stepped up in this clearing over here. We'll see what that ore spot is right left of my cursor, and we'll see what it is, if it's something worth looking at, or if it's just another thing that we don't need to worry about. Another resource. Just another resource in the wall. Ooh. What just stopped us? Hard. What? What just happened? Hello? We're currently floating. Yeah, something's happening. Something's happening here. What it is isn't very clear. Let's see. Let's go ahead and grab these things, and we're gonna say Malafor lift thrust. Groups. Malafor lift thrust. Malafor lift thrust. Anybody? That's reverse thrust. That's not it. Malafor. That's interesting. Why is this? What is happening here? Why is that? Okay, delete this group. This is not what I thought it was. All right. Flat atmospheric thrust. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how many we added. So Malafor lift. Lift thrust. Groups. I'm going to turn this on. Okay, on. Do we have enough juice to lift? We do not. Okay, so that's not gonna work. We're stuck. We're wholeheartedly stuck on nothing. What the This may be another reboot. Oh, look at that! Wait a minute. Relay post? Oh, crap. What a great place to get stuck on. What are we stuck on? Okay, guys, well, you know what they say. When life hands you lemons, you make applesauce. That's what Angelica said from the Rugrats. I tend to think that's accurate. Ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed this, you know what to do. Like button, subscribe, and bell notifications so you don't miss an episode. Comment down below, Lord Chaos. I'm looking for you. Thanks for commenting, everybody else. Crazy CB, Clyde, Chad. Appreciate you guys. If you know somebody who likes space engineers and rambling people, I'm your guy. Share. Let them know that I will definitely talk for at least an hour. Let's see if we can wave. Oh, we sure can't. On the next episode, we're going to get unstuck, and then we're going to go investigate that pirate. Probably lose some stuff. I imagine we're going to get in trouble. That's what I'm thinking is going to happen. But you know, if that happens here, you will see it first, and I will catch you later, taters. We already know we can't wave, so as always, yeah, be kind.